Hello everyone, today is our project Emoji Mask. Let's start. On this project, we're going to use pre-training machine learning model to perform face detection on a live webcam video and code animation effects using their results to create AI-powered face filter that adds a cartoon mask to your face. So it will add to our webcam. Webcam will film our face, and then AI will add emoji mask on our face and detect where our face is. So let's go to do it. So let's start. First of all, we need to go to this website, machine learning for kids.co.uk/pretrained. On this website, you can find the many pre-training AI models. So we need to press get started, press extensions, and then the extension is this button on the toolbar, or the left toolbar, and then we need to add video sensing extension, and then after adding it to our project we need to add another extension. We press again to the extension and add face detection extension. After adding these two extensions to the project, you will find them in here. I will show you later on. We need to delete our sprite of the cat, so we just find this sprite and we delete it just easily, and we create a new sprite using a paintbrush button. So we press new sprite, paint button. So let me show you how to do it. So we follow this website, machine learning for kids.co.uk/pretrained, and then we can find this button, get started. We press on it, wait until it loads. It will redirect us to the Scratch web page. After all, we need to press extensions. So we press extensions, we need to add first of all video sensing. So we need to find it, video sensing. You add this one. You see we'll get some block of the codes, or you can see me here, it's fine. We add one more extension, which called face detection. So we find this one, we press on it, it will give us a few more block of the codes. After all, we need to delete. After adding these two extensions, we can find block of the codes here. After all, we need to delete sprite. This sprite we deleted, and we need to add another sprite. So we click on this icon and we press paint. So after adding a new sprite, we need to press on the T, which is text tool. We can find this toolbar on the left or middle. We press on the T, which is text tool, and enter any emoji, face emoji, which you want. Actually, it might be angel, it might be laughing. So I choose this one, make it bigger, and put it on the middle. So let's go. So after adding a new sprite, you press the text button and you need to add a new emoji. However, sometimes it might be a problem that it cannot show any emojis. Therefore, we need to find them ourselves. So we write to the Google emoji, and first, for example, we can use getemoji.com. Therefore, like we can just copy it from there. We just put in this, choose correct one which you want, and just simply type it. We make it bigger, we can even make it more bigger. Yeah, put it on the middle. Yeah, that's all actually how we can do it. Yeah, after adding our emoji to the middle of it, we need to work with algorithms. So we need to create a script. We need to create this script in our project, and then we can try our project. We can create a script and click on green flag to try it out. After all, after trying it out, we can understand something from that. which I think should better to understand yourself. After that, we need to update this script. So we need to add this thing. So it means you need to change number of 10 depending on the size of your sprite, and click a green flag to test it again. So what differences you find. So after creating an emoji, we go to the code and we add when green flag clicked, we go to our new extension, which is video sensing. We add turn on video. We also add video transparency, which we should make it 0, and then we add a forever loop here also to set x and set y. So we set x to x using by images also x chord, and set y chord of the nose. So let's try it. Green flag, click it. We wait a little bit, it might take some time. It might take more time, but it's on my face, you can find it like that. Great. And now we need to update our code, because you see it works not correctly, and you might notice it. So let's update it. We need to set size here, we need to add it here, set size to, and we need to find the operation, which is green 10 multiplier. So we put it here, we multiply 10 by we use here images again, and size of left eye, and then we can try it again. So you can notice here that we add only this part of code, and now our mask changes and cover all our face. Never mind which size we gave in the beginning, it used size of our left eye. Therefore, but it's still not really good, but now it covers all the face. That's great. So, what have you done so far? Actually, you have made a Scratch project using pre-trained machine learning. We used two extensions, which are face detection and video sensing. We use this extension as a pre-trained machine learning model. Actually, over 32,000 photos were collected by academics at a university, who went through them all and noted the location of the 390,000 faces they found in them. All of those examples of what bits of photo look like faces were used to train a machine learning model how to recognize faces in the photo. So it means that tons of the data were used, and thousands of faces were recognized to make AI work how it works right now. Real world machine learning projects often use model already trained by other people. Therefore, we don't need to train our AI like we did it in our previous projects. Sometimes we can use already pre-trained models to save our time, since even if we have data, it's to make it quickly and in even good way, because usually in pre-trained models uses really big set of data. And the next step after that, after in our phase of this class is update your project so the sprite matches the angle of your face. You can see that uh, the mask not follow your face smoothly and correctly. So therefore our mission right now to update our mask so it will fade our head correctly. So let's do it. So really it's time to level up. To upgrade our code we need to click make a variable and create variable chord angle. So we click make a variable and create an angle. After that, we click on the make a block button. We click here and create a script called calculate rotation. This will use machine learning model's prediction of where your eyes are and calculate the angle between those 2 points. The script needs 4 input numbers, 2 for the location of the left eye and 2 of the location of right eye. So it means left X, left eye Y location, right eye X, right eye Y location. So let me show you how to do it. So we need to create first of all a variable. So we go to the variables here, orange button, make a little bit darker than control, and we press make an variable, and we need to add angle. So we add this one and press OK. We have angle. After all, we click on the make block. We press make a block to add block name calculate rotation. Calculate rotation, and we need to input there 4 input numbers. So we need to add input, add input, add input, and input. First of them called left eye X, next one called left eye Y, this one is right eye X location, and this one right eye Y location. So press OK, and we can find this thing, this one. We created a new block. Let's go. So right now we're going to use a little hard things to calculate angle and position of the face. This formula will be used, the trigonometrical formula will be used. So first of all I will create this block of the code, this script which uses ATAN to compute the angle between 2 points. So Tangus ATAN. It's a little complicated, you need to copy it carefully, so we need to do it really careful. Yeah. After all, we need to update our script which we created before actually to use our new trigonometry function. And then after completing this, we need to press green flag and try it. So let's go. So we already created a calculate rotation block of the code. We need to define it. First of all, we need to define it correctly and smoothly. So we use if function 2 times. So first of all we use if else function, which is main thing, and inside of this if we use here if and here also if. So therefore in general actually we use not if like that, we use if else everywhere. So we use here if else and here if else, therefore we use 3 if else functions, block of the codes, and for the first if else we need to get an operation which is equal for the main one. For the true one, for true if, we use block of the function the less. For the if function, for the negative if function, let's call this one positive if function, this one negative one, and this the main is a nested one. This named nested one because it is the main one which is working, and this is positive because if it is true it means the positive, so then we will work here, and if it's negative this will be worked. So let's call this positive and this negative. In the positive one we use this block of the code, which is less, and in the negative one we need to use also the same but with different variables. So let me show you which variables. And here we use left I y, so we have a left not this one, we need to delete it. We use here left iy equals to right iy. So if our left iy allocation equals to right iy allocation, so then what's going to be positive? For positive left ix, if left y ix less than right ix, and then we need to do something. We need to set. We're going to use set block of the codes really a lot, so we need to add them as much as possible. Actually we need to add 4 set functions. You can find them in the variable. We need to add here set, here set. We, depending on the condition, we will use different sets. However, we will use set in each of them. So for the positive one, let's go. If left ix less than right ix, and we set angle equals to 90, so it's like 90. And then for if it's not less than, so it's if it's bigger, therefore we give negative value minus 90. So, and then negative if else, we also use condition, but if our left iy is less than right iy, we need to set an angle, and we need to add this one here, which we use another one. We use a10 of, so we use a10 of delete dividing here, dividing of here we use minus, it should be inside, and also minus. So not this, not like that, we need to do it like that. It is here and it is here. Be careful to do it like that because you might be mistaken here. So we add right ix minus left ix divide by right iy right iy minus left iy. So left iy. This might be really complicated. However, you should make it like this. If you have mistaken here or in other parts, the code might work not correctly. Therefore, please check it correctly. Or if your final result is not correct, maybe you can check this again. So completing this, after all, we need to add another operation to the else one, negative else one. So we need to set our angle to 180 plus. Also, again, we use 810, so we use this one. Find the 810 off, and we actually simply need to copy this one. I think it can be done easily, therefore we need to press duplicate and put it inside. So our right eye x minus left eye x divided by right y iy and minus left iy. This is our block of the code, our script of trigonometric functions, using trigonometric functions. This one can be really complicated. Therefore, you may rewatch this video again and again to understand how it done. If you have some mistakes or not understandings. So after all, after finishing this, we need to update when green flag clicked. Therefore, we just need add the calculate rotation function. So we go to my blocks, we add it here. Yeah, we add it here, the main thing actually, and we add x chord off, y chord off. We can put it maybe on the bottom to not make it x chord off and y chord off. It's as usual as we did it. So x chord off left eye, y chord off left eye also, and here's a right eye. We use right eye and right eye. And another one we need to add is a sensing, is a point in direction. So we need to add motion in the motion. The colors is almost the same. Point in direction, which is we need to add variable angle. And now we can check our code. You can see actually it works smoothly, and it's changed this because of my face, and it's much better. Right now it works. That's great. And also it gives us an angle of the emoji. Well done, good job. Let's go next. Actually, if you want, you can add more masks. I can show you how to do it. So it's much more funnier if you add more masks, I guess, because only one mask might be not interesting for you. Therefore, to add a second costume to your sprite, so you just press to this button again and paint, and then after pressing paint, you choose the second mask of course with the different emoji, and make it match the size. So, and then I also need add new script to switch between your two costumes so that you see your mask animated. So we need this one to add this one. We need to click on the green flag to test it, and your emoji mask should move to match the location of your face in the webcam. If you tilt your head, it should rotate to match. If you move closer to webcam, it should increase size to match. Yeah, as we've seen it before, you can understand that. So let me show you how to do it. To add new emoji, we press on sprite, we press costumes, and we press here, we press paint, and we add new emoji. To add new emoji, we go to the same link, for example, and for example I want to add this one. I copy it simply and simply put it here. I just make it bigger, more bigger, like that. I think it's pretty enough. And then we need to add new script. Therefore we go to the code, we need to add one more. When green flag click it, so we press event. When green flag click it, we find we add control, which is forever loop. We go to the loop, next costume, and add also wait. So we go to control, wait, not until, wait a second to make it a little bit understandable. Therefore we can check it. Yeah, you see it works. Let's change the masks like that. You can see it. Great. So well done, guys. We did a lot, especially the part with the coding. I think the hardest part of this project. And if you're done, well, actually good job. So maybe you can ask me or yourself what we've done. Actually, in my opinion, you've done a lot. Objectively, you've done a lot. You have made a scratch project using a machine learning technique known as a face detection. So detecting the location of faces in the photo. So that the detection of the also in the faces, detection of the eyes, mouth, noses, and there are two stages to how it does this. First stage is object detection. It finds a part of the photo that look like contains a face. Think of it as the computer drawing a box around where it predicts a face is. And the second stage is shape prediction. It predicts where the eyes, where the nose and mouth are most likely to be in the box drawn in the first stage. This is sometimes described as detecting facial landmarks. So as you remember, first of all we add just a emoji to our face, and it just find your face as a box, just a box, and put there the emoji. That's all what we've done at the beginning. And then another stage is detecting of predicting, even like predicting where the eyes, where the nose, where the mouth. So by using the location of xy location of right eye and the left eye, we put our mask even correctly, better, and more optimized. So well done, good job.